Hello everybody, welcome to my weird wonderful world, and I'm out from the and yeah, I just came out from the, oh, what can you see? That's pretty zoomed in a little bit. Anyway, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's zoom out. Yeah, they're doing some construction up there. So yeah, I spent a little bit more time in the mall than I really kind of wanted to. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, but you'll see what I'll give you a nice tour of that. I will show you everything I gotten once I get settled in. I mean, I'm putting all these videos pretty much back to back before I leave for work anyway, so you're gonna pretty much see them all in the concession in succession. So yeah, so I'm just heading away from the mall now. We're still doing some construction work over there, but yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to be doing, but it's cool. Truck over here. So, see, I'm heading where those yellow barriers is, and we're crossing the highway here. There's people over there crossing. So yeah. So I decided I want to film myself on my way back home. Like I said, again, any opportunity, I'm outside going to film. I will. I really love doing this. I want to do this more often. Like I said earlier, I want to show you the title board the next chance I get within the next week or so. I really, if I get a chance, I really want to bike up to Magnetic Hill. So yeah. See, I don't have it on the selfie mode right now. I kind of get the other way, so I can't see what you're seeing at the moment. I got the screen pointing the other way. But as you see here, we're going to cross over again. Make sure there's nothing coming. So there isn't. There they are. All right. Now that I'm crossed the way, yeah, I like to give you a little rundown. So I talked before about an idea I had about designing a bridge to go over that fence, okay? And where it would start pretty much right here. It would kind of follow the road here, and then it would curve up over, have some stairs coming. Maybe I want to, like, the way I was thinking of designing it, it wouldn't have any stairs. It'd be all like you would gradually roll it up. And here's my idea. I don't know how they're going to, fund that type of project, but I always thought that, see, it would come up here, okay, like on the side of the road. It would come up, and as it's coming along the side, it would go up, up, up. It would keep rising up until it goes over, like about this area here. It would be up high and enough to go over. And when you get across right here at the very end of the parking lot there, it would, I liked it to spiral down. I would love it to spiral down. I think that would be a cool, try to get some tough, very tough, kind of solid, but very like reusable, like reused products. Oh, look at this. We got some, they're not usually there at this point. Let's see if we can't say hi to these guys. Hi guys. Do you mind? I'm just passing by. Can I get you in the camera here? Hey guys. Canadian geese. Look at these guys. Hey, beautiful. Look at you guys. See, I love to be able to bring you something like this, to be able to show you nature. See, they're not like in a hurry to get away from me. They're about maybe about 10 feet away, 10 to 12 feet away. Magnificent. I love these kind of birds. Look at this. Look at this. Hey guys. Okay, I'm off. Yeah, I know. See, he's all little. He's like wondering what's going on. Why are you filming me? Doesn't want to be filmed. Sorry, you don't get the permission to be not filmed. He's staring at me, and I'm filming him. I'm not gonna bother you. I think you're awesome. Okay, I'm off. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. As soon as I start moving, he starts. Yeah. Come on. I'm just filming. All right. That's enough of you guys. We're gonna go off. Yeah, pretty much almost all the time. They like to. They're right on the side there. But they're getting used to people, I guess. People come by here all the time. So, yeah, like I said, I'm not heading into Dollarama today. So far, I've been avoiding the rain. I felt a little bit of sprinkles, but it's all good. So, yeah, it's kind of. I tell you, I wish one day I had a group of people and we could come around and start picking up all that garbage. You know, I tell you, sometimes the city. We are spring. So I'm waiting for the spring cleanup to come around where people come by and hopefully pick up all this trash that's been accumulated during the winter. Oh, I hate seeing garbage all over the place like that, and you'll see they're pretty much everywhere. So yeah, there's Dollarama Superstore. That's where I usually like to go and get my groceries. So yeah. So there's a giant tiger over there. There's a fitness place called Fit for Less. Then there's Cannabis NB. You can legally go in and buy marijuana. I haven't had any for quite a while. I did have some on my around the holidays and around my birthday. I will admit that. But I didn't like fall back into it. I can very occasionally I can have a puff and it won't do anything to me. So so as long as I'm careful and as long as I don't get back onto the habit, because because I know that can start taking all your money. It's really about the money, and I just kind of like to be clear-headed for a while. Doesn't mean I might not start again eventually, but for the time being, I feel better not. You know, so if I can stay off of it for a while, yeah, I will. But again, life is too short. I still want to enjoy it every once in a while, every blue moon. But yeah, so yeah, everything's around here. So everything is starting to melt, which is great. So we didn't really have a lot of snow this year because at this time last year we still had snowbanks. We still had pretty tall snowbanks. I filmed this before here too, okay? This tank leaks. Look at that, it's disgusting. There's some time when you're walking by this thing and it reeks. It smells like a sewer. Look at it. It colors the ground and everything. So this is the passageway back here behind the superstore going towards the Marvin's building here. And this has always been a passageway. Anytime people are going to the mall, especially if you live on Mountain Road, you're on foot and you're walking through here to going to the mall. It's a nice little shortcut. Okay. Now, a couple of things that kind of bother me a little bit, grabs my goat. Okay. That you used to be able to come through here, right? When this is all dried up, all those snowbanks is melting because they plow it down to here, right? But do you have these barriers that used to not be here really before? Okay, and this used to be wide enough to pass a bike through, but then somebody went ahead and took this friggin' thing here and pushed it over so it gave you a narrow passage. So you can't just go right through there with your bike anymore. You have to really slow down, and you just have just enough passageways to go through here. But I kind of wanted to show you that some jerk, some jerk just kind of took that whole thing and pushed it over so people can't bike through here anymore. Plus they put a, I'm going to zoom in on that. Plus they put a camera right there. Right there. That when you walk, if you're near there, okay, near where that camera is, it does it's at night when it's dark, okay, not during the day. But at nighttime when it's dark, you walk by that camera, it will say like you are under surveillance. You are under surveillance in a weird electronic spooky kind of hushy voice. So, and it has a red and blue light on it that flashes. And so I want to show you this too. So as you're crossing this parking lot here, I'm going to zoom back out again. So as you're passing around through this parking lot here, through the Marvin's building, okay, we just came from that way. So as you're walking through here, you see that there is another one right here, okay? There's one right here. So you're coming across this parking lot like this, like usual, going to the mall, and it's dark. You got that friggin' camera that goes off. You know, it's like you're just passing by. You're not doing anything wrong. You know, it's just a shortcut. But no, they have to remind you, you're being under surveillance. You are under surveillance. That kind of aggravates me. There's always this heightened security everywhere, you know, cameras everywhere. It's like, what are you guys protecting? Why is it so important that you have to be like that? But that's just me. That's just my point of view. I don't want to, you know, I'm not putting down anything like that. It's just things like that kind of, I don't know, I find them a little weird. Just a little weird. You know, it's strange for me. So yeah. I just had to point that out for the sake of, you know, like, I understand. Don't get me wrong. I completely understand why they put a camera like that there. But I remember the first time walking by, and that thing went off, and it was just kind of, yeah, it kind of made me shake my head in like disgust, thinking, what? You know, it's just a reminder of how stupid the world can get. That, you know, that they need to feel protected by putting up a camera. You know, that the world is so smarmy and so greedy and so opportunistic that, yeah, that they have to protect stuff like that. There's another camera I want to show you too that is just as bad. Well, not camera. It's not a camera, but it's a light. And again, it kind of, you know, mildly irks me. All right. So, okay, I'm heading down. This is King Street right now, basically heading down towards Mountain Road that way. There's a Tim Hortons across the way. Why? I'm zoomed right in. I gotta zoom out. There we go. So you probably saw me right close up there. Yeah, sorry about that. There, that's probably a little bit better. Probably saw me right close up. Sorry. But yeah. Anyway, this is, yeah, things like that. I don't know, because it's just a reminder of how paranoid people are. and how overly protective of their stuff. You know, it's a, but I digress. I don't dwell on it. I just thought that was curious that I needed to show you that. So yeah. So I'm kind of making my way home. I'm not going to show you where I live exactly, but I still wanted to film. Like, I want to film myself a little bit as much as I can. So I've been going for 15 minutes now. Okay. So there's a museum over here we're coming up on. I'll show you a little better when we get there. So I'm going to show you another little quick thing. A couple of little quick things. This building here, this yellow house, okay, that is the oldest building, one of the oldest structures in Moncton here. It's like a townhouse where people used to hold their meetings, like, I mean, centuries ago. I'm crossing the road. Boom. So I can give you a little closer look at this. So yeah. So this was the free meeting house. And this meeting house is an eloquent witness to religious toleration in the maritime provinces. Constructed by the members of the community, it was dedicated in 1821 as the only local place of worship. It was intended for use by all denominations and accommodated numerous congregations, Protestants, Roman Catholic, and Jewish, until 1963, with the building's 1990 restoration as a Moncton Centennial Project. The meeting house resumed its historical role as a venue for special services held by various religious groups in the community. So as a historic site, Historic Sites and Monuments Boards of Canada. So yeah, so it's the free meeting house. So yeah, 1821. That was wow, eh? That's over, like, when I said 2 centuries, I was pretty darn close, by 3 years. So wow. Okay. So yeah, that's cool. I knew that, but I kind of like had to refresh my memory of that. Now, okay, coming on to this here. This is the museum. It's the Resurgo Museum. Now you're like, you look at this, he's like, what is that? What is that supposed to represent? Is that like a giant slug? Well, you're standing on the wrong side of it. If you're coming down the street, you got to kind of come around this side. Come around this side and look at it from this way. It's a wave. It's like a wave. And that's cool. And let me show you some what's that? What's the word I'm looking for? It's a certain type of architecture. Now, a couple of years ago, when they first made this, they didn't have these sculptures on these heating grates, because that would blow hot air, and the homeless people would come and they would lay on that and to get warm during the winter and that. And then last year or the year before, maybe, they ended up putting up these what's the term? Like just hostile architecture. That's it. Hostile architecture. That's what I could say. But it's a cool building. But yeah, but now they prevented people from sleeping on those grates. But yeah, there's the 20 Resurgo. They had something else before, but it was not quite right, so they had to change it. I'll give you another perspective from the other side here. Yeah. So coming down Bellevue here. Yeah, this is Mountain Road right now we're on. So that's what the building kind of looks like from this side. Give you an idea. Head on that way. You're heading towards Main Street. There's a bakery down that way. So around this area, sometimes you can smell like baking bread. It's such a good, such a good smell. Probably one of my favorite smells of all time. I love that smell. So yeah, I'm just talking just for the sake of talking. Hey, just to give you a nice longer outside video. Just open everything up, because if I have to go out and if it's nice, and yeah, I'm going to document. For sure. So it's just kind of one more thing I want to maybe show you as a, just a little curiosity that, and when I say it mildly irks me, okay? It's just kind of like, again, I understand, but it's just something that kind of, I just, if you want to get to know my personality a little bit more, I'm showing you everything, warts and all, basically, the good and the bad and the ugly, you know. But of course, I'm typically a decent guy, it's just some things kind of, yeah. So, and I'm not going to be shy about sharing stuff like that. So, yeah. So, we're just continuing on my little journey. One last thing before I let you go. So it's only like about a minute or two away. I'm gonna run a little bit. So they got the lights for now. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, bringing you some longer videos. But yeah, as soon as I get in there, I'm making another video for you guys. Show you everything I got. I got some grand openings, so look forward to that. So, all right, here we go. Crossing the road. See, I want to take a look at this. There's the tower. Oh, it's kind of blocked by that pole. There you go. So down this road, that's where you get to the tower. So yeah, show you the train tracks. This is the old Moncton High School, okay, that had to be shut down because it's full of asbestos. Unfortunately, it's a nice old building. I'm hoping they're going to try to clean that out. So here's some train tracks. Somebody walking down the side of the train tracks there. But yeah. So here's what I gotta show you. Now, okay, because it's dark enough right now that you can probably see that. Yeah, I gotta show you this. This house here, okay? Now I'm gonna zoom right in on it. You see that light on the side here, okay? If you're on the sidewalk walking down, that light on both sides, there's one on the other side too, I'll show you in a second there. But on both sides of the place, that light, as soon as you're walking down the sidewalk, it comes on. It comes on. And I don't understand why. And you can't avoid it. It's going to come on. If you try to go on the road, try to go as far as you can onto the road where you hope it doesn't, where you think it doesn't come on, it will still come on. You have to be almost in the middle of the road to do that. So yeah, I find that weird. It's on now because it's dark enough. I don't think you can see that, but it's on right now. But yeah, let's zoom out. There we go. A little bit more. There. So far I've been managing to avoid the rain. But yeah, you see what I'm talking about? And I know I understand, but I think that's a camera on there too. But yeah, there's the camera lights that's shining right now. You know, what is so important in this house that they need all those lights? And watch, there's a fence here that says there's a 24-hour. Yeah, and then see, there's another light right there, and they're on. They're on right now. It's like, wow. Okay, okay. Extra protection for some reason makes you wonder. And one last thing, I want to let you go very soon. You see that company right there, property managed by K2 Property Management? Vultures, vultures. If they come and they come in and buy your building in Moncton here, you probably should look into moving out because they're going to jack up the prices super high. You're going to pay, yeah, and yeah, vultures. That's all I have to say. That's what they are. They're vultures. Okay, I want to let you go. I'm not too far from my place right now, so I'm gonna give you I'm gonna do one more little video before I get going and everything, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Again, I'm gonna do everything in my power tomorrow to do a tutorial. I still gotta finish that. I want to. I know I keep on saying I will, but it's not like it's doing those type of videos are doing super well anyway, right? So I mean, it's mostly for my main fans anyway that I do it for, and because I enjoy it, and people have been demanding me to do some art tutorials, and I've been wanting to do it. So yeah, uh, so look forward to that. Okay, everybody, just meet me in the next video after this. Everybody, take care, be safe. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody, have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.